So, Johnny Walker KO'd Misha Cirkunov in about 35 seconds on a 1 week notice. Flying knee to the face, impossible to react to.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change.
Johnny Walker is the definition of insanity. Doing the same exact thing over and over again and getting the exact same result. Crazy haymaker swinging, wild strike throwing madman in there. A savage in the octagon. Just goes crazy on his opponents. No skill. He does have skill, but no particular game plan, no style, nothing. And that's a strength. Because the hardest style to prepare for is no style at all. Something so stupid and crazy that it's actually genius. Johnny Walker looks unbeatable for the moment. You can't really prepare for him. He's the most unpredictable fighter in the light heavyweight division. He has no fear. He doesn't cower in the face of taking serious risks. And he can come at you with just about anything at any time, no matter who you are. And that's scary about Johnny Walker. Since being in the UFC, having 3 fights, not including the Contender Series, he has lasted a total of about less than 3 minutes with all of his opponents. Yeah. And including his most recent fight with Misha Cirkunov, he's done more damage to himself than all of his opponents combined. Combined. I've never heard of that happening. I have never once heard of that shit happening. And he seems to be on the fast track to Jon Jones in a very, very shallow light heavyweight division. He is quickly rising up the ranks and quickly getting his name out there. In between 1 month, he's had 2 fights, taking one on a week's notice and finishing it in 35 seconds. I have never heard of that kind of shit happening. Ever. And the things he does in the octagon, the celebrations, the moving around, it's crazy. He's literally like a crazier light heavyweight Tony Ferguson. That's the best comparison I can make for him. Jon Jones has already been put on notice of just the destruction and madness of Johnny Walker. And given his last performance against Anthony Smith, not being able to finish him and even be given to problems in the first round, how is he going to deal with someone 10 times more insane, crazy, and unpredictable? In a lot of ways, Johnny Walker is probably the toughest fight in the light heavyweight division for Jon Jones right now. Because no matter how good you are, no matter how more skilled you are, no matter how well versed, no matter how much more complete you are as an MMA fighter, nothing could stop you from getting knocked the fuck out. Even the greatest fighters like Anderson Silva and George St. Pierre have all been knocked out just out of random chance. It can happen to anybody. No one's too good to eat a killer left hand. And, there's nothing that can really, in Jones's game plan, that can really stop it. You can literally do anything and eat a flying knee out of fucking nowhere. And with recent news from BloodyElbow.com, Johnny Walker seems to have set his sights on Alexander Gustafsson. And with Corey Anderson's refusal to fight him, it seems like this is the next fight next. But there is a chance that they are moving this prospect a little too fast and he could end up flopping. But hell, it's going to be fun to watch.